let's talk executive function. So, executive function covers a whole load of things, your ability to plan things, your working memory, your self control, your ability to plan things within your life and regulate your emotions and feel things and react to them within your own body. There's a whole load of things. Time management. I think as a child, these things do affect your life to quite a large degree, but executive functioning disorder as an adult is a whole load harder, I think, because you're kind of expected at the point where you're a teenager or adult to be able to manage your time well, manage your own meals, remember certain things, turn up to appointments on time, regulate your emotions, exhibit self-control, all of these things. And if your ability to have executive functioning is impaired, then it really can affect all these things. My issues at the moment are a lot to do with my memory. I read something and I forget it straight away. I often put appointments on the wrong time and day in my phone, even if someone's telling me and I'm writing it down as they're telling me, I still get really confused. Actually, like my interoception ability, so feeling hunger cues, knowing when I need to take a drink, knowing if I'm too hot or cold, if I need to go to the toilet, all of those things, they don't come naturally. Like sometimes I just go to the toilet on the hour because I don't know when I need to go and I don't want to obviously wait too long until I'm like in pain. It's really challenging. Another one that's really affecting me at the moment is self-control and emotional regulation. So when I feel irritated or overwhelmed, instead of actually being able to control what comes out of my mouth or my actions, I can almost see the words roll off my tongue and I'm trying to pull them back in, but I just can't stop it. And sometimes my anxiety may appear with things like, I often tap my chest like this if I'm feeling really anxious, or I do kind of compulsive movements, or like Mum's pointed out that when I get confused or overwhelmed, my voice becomes very stilted, like I take breaks between all my words, and that is because my sentences don't naturally flow, like words don't come to me naturally. I have to constantly pause and try and make sense of what comes out of my mouth, and sometimes it doesn't make sense. Sometimes I say really awkward things. It's really difficult. Like being an adult, I haven't been able to go to university or hold a long-term job just because I don't feel like I can honestly say that they can trust me to write correct information down or remember things I need to remember, or be a good voice on the phone without saying or doing something inappropriate. And also I don't trust myself to be around other workmates because I don't trust my emotions, because my emotions just seem to do their own thing at times, and I really don't like offending people. Like, if anything, I'm a people pleaser, and when I do things or say things that upset others, it really bothers me. Like, I'll do days or weeks' time thinking about these things that I couldn't hold back at the time, and that's why, a lot of the time it's just easier to isolate, because I don't want to hurt people and I don't want to do those things, but I just don't have the ability to stop it at the time. And I know, like, deep within myself, I'm not a horrible person, but I come across as a very controlling, anxious, unkind person at times. Anyway, this has got way deeper than I expected. But I guess what I wanted to put out there was, I'm just shouting out to anyone else that has executive functioning disorder or issues as an adult or a teenager. particularly because it does make life a lot harder. Like, it's hard to trust yourself, it's hard to have good self-confidence, knowing that your brain is always kind of a few steps behind everyone else's. It's just challenging, like not being able to plan things or manage your own time or manage your own meals or remember things you need to remember or feel things within your body that you should be able to feel by an adult, like being able to react to body cues. Especially like the emotional regulation, like saying and doing things you don't mean and then upsetting people and really not wanting to upset people. It's not easy. Anyway, if anyone has experiences with it or just wants to reach out or chat about the topic, go ahead, feel free. And I hope you're all doing well. I will touch base with you another time soon. All right, over and out.